Hi everyone, this is Doris with Rich and Love Fashion, and on this week's episode of Dose of Doris, I wanted to talk about a small little piece of my personal story and how I started to heal, the process of my healing from my past. So we all have a story to tell, and I'm a firm believer that we need to become the lighthouses, a source of energy and light to others, to inspire them, to allow other people to understand that they are not alone. But for myself, the only way that I could ever heal was I had to be strong enough to walk away from the life that I knew, which include family, toxic friendships, and even a past relationship. In a recent interview that I conducted with a global women's network, I shared these details of how I overcame. And today I wanted to share a little bit of that with you in hopes that I could help you move forward in any struggles that you're having. And just to let you know that you're never alone. Anyone that wants to read the full-length article, I will leave a link below, and you could click it and read the whole interview and really understand and go deep into what I went through my childhood. But in this episode, I wanted just to read to you the opening of this interview article. So it starts like this. Was she always destined to walk in glamour? The answer is no. Growing up, Doris's life was far away from glamour as it could be. It was a constant battle of darkness to light, which made her realize that there was more to life than what she was living. In the search of personal freedom, she decided to walk away from her family and her old life of 27 years. This courage led her to step into her greatest healing. You might be asking yourself, why did you walk away, Doris? Why did you walk away? I walked away because of narcissistic behavior that I had to ordeal throughout my childhood. And I had to cut those cords emotionally and also forgive those that portrayed or deflected those narcissistic behavior and actions towards me, and the false programming that I wasn't good enough, that nobody would ever love me. Now I know today through the journey of self-love that I am good enough. I am lovable, and I do love myself. I am good enough. And I know how many people spoke so negatively regarding 2020. However, it was the year that brought me to the very start of going deep into this childhood trauma that I had, and to really do the shadow work and to connect with it, to embrace it and understand it, and to forgive myself for everything and forgive others. I did this all through meditation. And throughout it all, I've learned you don't need the other person standing in front of you to give you this closure for you to heal, to move on. You just have to accept that it happened, it's done, and it's just time to heal and move on. And that is also the forgiveness and the surrender. You have to forgive and you have to surrender. And I will continue throughout future episodes to share little personal stories throughout my childhood and a little bit more about the narcissistic, incidents in my life and how I overcame them and the red flags that I now know that was happening back then. And the one thing before I close this video today, I want to share something with you. And that is, no matter what anybody says, you are good enough. You're more than enough. Just remember that you are good enough. I hope this week's episode has helped you, and as always, thank you for watching. If you're looking for additional information, I invite you to always visit my personal website, 𝒟𝑜𝓈𝑒.com. Please don't forget to leave without clicking or sharing, subscribing to the YouTube channel. And until we meet next time, remember to always stay glamorous.